Hello, gorgeous people of the internet. Welcome to the Four Post Bed. And me, iServalan. I'm really tired because I've launched my Goddamn Granny series. And it's called Goddamn Granny. Well, it's not, it's sort of, kind of. It's a hashtag, one of my hashtags. Because I used to run a company called Goddamn Media. And Goddamn Granny sort of came out of that when I became a grandmother. Anyway, I needed to do something to get attention online. And really the only thing I can do is get sexy, get jiggy. Do you know what I mean? Make grandmas all around the world more noticeable by, being ourselves, sexing it up a bit. I mean, obviously I do not partake in such things, but I can look like I do. So tonight, I put on some red lipstick and some matching lingerie and did a bit of prancing around. It took hours. I mean, these things take hours. Even if you're just doing a very quick selfie. These days, being a grandma, it takes bloody ages, guys, let me tell you, bloody ages. So I just wanted to tell you a bit, I want to play you a little bit of my absent mind therapy. Let's just have a little listen to it, shall we? That's quite intense, isn't it? Well, the reason it's intense is because there's a resonance within it. It's woven in amongst the cello and the piano and the rain. And this resonance is a sort of like a rumble, if you like, and it's a certain vibration. And it's said to heal absent-mindedness, okay? It's said to focus the mind. And I wanted to play you a bit. I'll play you a bit more as well. But the reason I'm sort of doing it now is because we're, really looking at branching out on the old, the music therapy range. So I'm going to do one tomorrow. And my new single as well. I had a bit of a good day, actually. I managed to get all my Logic Pro sorted again. It sort of disappeared. And I've managed to download it again. And I've got it on the big computer, the big girl's computer as well. So we're going to be doing some live music therapy treatments. And you can book me through the website, through Telltale Club website, tell-club. Just put in Telltale Club, you'll find me. iServalan, you should get to my site as well. So yeah, just if you want a one-to-one session on something like Zoom or Skype, guys, we can do that. What I would suggest is that you wear headphones while we're doing the session so that you can really feel. And most of the session will be about talking and about any problems and difficulties that you particularly have, and then just listening. And then after that, we'll talk a bit more. So, an hour is probably the outside it would be. But I'll always give you that attention should you require it. So that's if you're interested. But look, you can get all these free on YouTube. So is there any point in talking to me? Well, there is, because I'm a counsellor and I've trained in therapy. Admittedly, it was psychosexual therapy. It wasn't actually music therapy per se. But one understands the workings of music, and the Rife recordings were, I didn't invent the Rife recording, so I'm using a tool that somebody else, a qualified, extremely distinguished scientist, created these resonances and donated them to the internet. And what I've done is I've used them in my healings, but I've put, because I'm a cellist and a pianist, and I've just put cello and piano with them. And then the water. And it does sound a little chaotic at first, but what you have to do is you have to remember that these are self-hypnosis tapes. And after a bit, your mind goes into a zone, and that's the resonance is working. That's them taking hold. Do you see? So I've done a few so far. We've got a cancer one, an Alzheimer's one. We've got, the Alzheimer's thing, it's proven that if you keep the mind active, it can delay the onset. There's evidence to show that. And it kind of figures that if the mind is, stimulated by these vibrations, the body and the mind together stimulated, that is going to have an effect. So I'm not talking witchcraft here, and I'm not talking about, airy fairy, wishes and unicorns. This stuff it's proven in scientific ways. So I really believe in it, actually. And there's some really good tapes on the way that I'm going to do for mental illnesses, schizophrenia. You can't cure all with one thing, for one afternoon. That's not how the brain and body works. The brain and the body works in a constant organic state. Upheaval and stress and anxiety worsens its condition. Peace and calm and hypnotherapy and self-hypnosis it's so powerful a medicine. It's so integral to healing. But you need to do it all the time. I'm not talking about 24 hours a day, of course I'm not. You need to do it, you need to keep it up. It's a bit like going on a diet, I've been on this diet and I was so hungry today, I just thought I'm going to have another bowl of hot pot. And I feel really bad about it, because it's disturbed my constant, and I want to get back to my constant. Because I understand as a therapist and a musician especially, because it's the same with music, isn't it? You have to, persevere with music. You have to do it all the time. C minor, I'm working in tomorrow. I'm going to be doing lots of C minor. It's my new singles in C minor. So I'll just, I'll play a bit of Absent Minds therapy for you. And then a bit of Raining in July piano solo. So let's just have a little listen to this. And I want you to listen to it for a little while and see if it makes any difference. And then we'll have another chat. Pretty amazing, isn't it? I really felt, that was penetrating my subconscious almost. I mean, it's lovely piano, and then you can really hear. I mean, what I did there, actually, I used the choir, and you can, especially when they go do these deep vocals. And you know what's a really good idea, and I get my patients to do this, my clients, is to hum. So, when the choir's going, if you hum that with the choir, it's really, those vibrations are happening inside you. at the right, the exact right pitch. I mean, it's amazing stuff, isn't it? Really, really cool. So yeah, you can access all of those on. I've created a playlist. They call them playlists, and really it's a collection of pieces, music or videos, because it's on YouTube. And I've put one together which is called Music Therapy, and you'll find that on the Telltale Club channel, my artists channel on YouTube. So it's all free, and the recordings are about half an hour. Some are a bit longer even. But the thing is, you can just put them on a loop, guys. So you can actually just go to bed. If you've got surround sound and a telly at the end of your bed like I have. But I don't want to wake the neighbours. So, you have to be careful. But you can, pop some headphones in. I really like doing that. And this stuff will really help you sleep. And then what's happening is that the effect is even more subliminal. You don't even know that it's penetrating you. But I do think you should listen to some awake, and then if some goes into your sleep, of course that early sleep, you're probably going to go into a very deep sleep. There's not much that's going to penetrate, to be honest. But a little bit, will. You can never be sure what the human mind's getting up to be honest. So yeah, all free. They're called the rain therapies. So it's got their sort of orange cover with autumnal leaves, and there's a hand outstretched and a woman diving into the hand. So I've used that cover on all of them. I think it's about 5 or 6, but I'm going to do some more this week. I think it's time to really get going on those, because now that I've got the website. So if you get a minute, pop onto the website, and I'm going to do some live. I'm so busy. I'm so busy lately, because I really committed to my website, and I'm really committed to the TV shows. But have a look at my new ones, which are called Something About Grandma, and they're all shorts. So I'm focusing on shorts, but putting my music on them. And, it's just grandma being grandma, really. A little bit, hot grandma, I would say. Hot granny. So have a look at those, because, why not? You may as well. Okay, guys, so let's finish with a bit of Raining in July.